Give the other party freedom and observe whether they exhibit any changes. This is a strategy to assess a person's true nature or underlying intentions. By doing so, one can more accurately judge the other party's genuine reactions. If the individual remains consistent in their behavior even when relaxed, it indicates reliability. However, if they reveal a different side of themselves, it suggests inconsistency between their words and actions. Now that we understand the concept, let's move on to the practical steps. Here's how to apply it. First, provide freedom. When interacting with others, avoid excessive control or interference, allowing them some degree of autonomy. Second, observe behavioral changes. Pay close attention to how the other party behaves in this free state and note any shifts. Third, analyze the information. Based on the observed changes, assess their true intentions and reactions. Fourth, adjust your strategy. Adapt your approach according to the analysis results. Let's look at a practical example. In business negotiations, one party might deliberately relax control over certain terms to observe the other's response. For instance, a company may avoid discussing pricing up front and instead focus on delivery timelines and service details. If the other party shows heightened sensitivity or urgency regarding pricing during the free discussion, it may indicate that price is their core concern. This approach allows the negotiator to better understand the other party's bottom line and gain an advantage in subsequent price discussions. In the workplace, managers might use this method to evaluate employees. For example, after assigning tasks, a manager could intentionally avoid micromanaging and instead give employees some freedom to work independently. By observing their methods and results, the manager can gauge their capabilities. If employees demonstrate efficiency and creativity in this free state, it reflects strong competence. Conversely, if they struggle or perform poorly, additional guidance or training may be necessary. In interpersonal relationships, one might deliberately refrain from initiating contact to observe the other's reaction. For example, after a conflict between friends, one party may choose not to reach out to see if the other takes the initiative to reconcile. If the other party makes contact, it shows they value the relationship. If they remain indifferent, it may be time to reevaluate the relationship's significance. This method helps clarify the other party's attitude and feelings. While effective, this method requires careful consideration. Here are some key points to note. First, moderation is key when relaxing control. Excessive freedom may lead to loss of control. Second, remain vigilant while observing the other party to prevent them from using this strategy against you. Third, combine observed behavioral changes with other information for a comprehensive analysis to avoid biased conclusions. Fourth, adapt your strategy flexibly based on observations to avoid rigidity. The core of this strategy lies in granting the other party a degree of freedom, observing their behavioral changes, and using the insights to make informed decisions. This flexible and practical approach helps individuals gain the upper hand in complex environments. However, it requires balanced freedom, vigilance, comprehensive analysis, and adaptability. Mastering this method enhances one's ability to navigate and make decisions in intricate situations.